without Trump's crippling tariffs, they arrived in U.S. ports. Chinese imports have steadily plummeted since Trump's tariffs went into effect, and American consumers can soon expect price hikes and potentially empty shelves. So how is the White House responding to these concerns? I mean, when might negotiations with Beijing begin? Are they saying anything about it that we can factually sort of corroborate with China?
Well, Alex, that is the key question. When will these negotiations actually start? It's not clear when that's going to happen. As you said, China's ministry has said that if the U.S. wants to start negotiations, that they need to do away with these unilateral tariffs. And they also said that the U.S. has expressed interest in wanting to start negotiations. They've also, because there's been a lot of statements out of China, they've said at one point that the U.S. needs to stop putting out confusing information and really misleading people into thinking that these negotiations are happening. Of course, President Trump has been saying, well, yeah, there are talks happening. I have talked to President Xi. What's clear is that he hasn't talked to him since these tariffs went into effect and this escalating trade war got started. So it's just not clear when this is going to happen. And U.S. officials, White House officials are essentially saying, especially through the National Security Council, the last statement we got was that there are still conversations happening through normal diplomatic channels. That was the language there, but it's just not clear when these negotiations will actually kick started and when these two leaders, which are really going to be at the heart of whether or not this thing can get worked out, whether or not President Xi and President Trump can really sit down and work this out. We're just not clear when that's going to happen and if it's going to happen at all.
Yeah. And Republicans, Ron, are trying to figure out how to pay